Good day, beautiful souls. I am back, surprisingly, with another video today. I wanted to talk about something that was on my heart today. Pretty much I want to tell you all, especially if you're on this journey, like pre-op, post-op, getting, weight loss surgery, even if you decide not to do it and you still need help and support, getting to a healthy place in your life. Stop feeling ashamed and guilty for needing support. I do realize that a lot of us, especially women, nowadays, growing up, we were programmed to be strong and independent because we have to be, right? But sometimes that is very unhealthy. Growing up, I grew up in a single parent household. My mother, she always said, well, I didn't have help raising you guys, and I had to do everything on my own, and I didn't have the opportunity to go out and have fun, and that's what I heard for a long time from her. And so not that I don't think she did it intentionally. I think she was just trying to vent to me. But growing up through my adolescence and even being a parent, I realized how that programmed me to feel guilt and shame, just for wanting to have some time on my own or enjoy life, go out with my friends, take a breather, and to ask for help without feeling guilty about it. Because in my mind, I processed all that as, well, my mom did it, I should be able to do it too. And I shouldn't feel, this is just the life I chose. This is what it should be, and I shouldn't complain or even ask for help or support, because I should be strong enough and independent enough to be able to handle this on my own, because this is what I chose. But the truth is, there are people, family, friends, there are people placed in our life that we may need to lean on sometimes, and they may need to lean on us. Do you feel bad about helping others, or when someone asks you for help, do you say, oh, they should just be able to do this, why are they asking me for help? We all have different skills and different qualities that we were born with, or as we evolved over time, we obtained. And the purpose of that is to use them, right? Use your skills, use your talents and qualities to help other people. So don't feel bad about asking for help. I mean, back in the day, there were tribes. That saying, it takes a village. People back in the day didn't think like that. They worked as a community. They helped each other. If one person was lacking in this, but somebody else wasn't, they provided what was lacking, and then the person that was lacking that, they may have had something else that they could provide, and in return they would contribute that skill or whatever they had. So you never should feel like you have to do it alone, and if you are, please don't feel guilty about having your time. My older brother always explained to me, I remember the first time he said this to me, and we were talking about that, like, airplane scenario. Like, if you're on an airplane and your children are with you, well, this might be like kind of different, but this is kind of my point. Well, this is to the point of taking care of yourself. So, do you give your children the air, the oxygen first, or do you take it automatically? I was like, I give it to my children, of course. And he's like, no, you take it, because you want to make sure that you are in good condition to take care of them. If you give it to them first, I mean, like, there's gonna be nobody to, because you're gonna be passed out and gone, and then they're gonna have to fend for themselves. So you have to always take care of you first. That is how you take care of your children. Unfortunately, that is a tough lesson that I've been learning and learning. Like, the universe has me in summer school and everything for this lesson. Like I said, it's been years of just something that was like programmed. It's so natural in me to not want to ask for help, or when I do, to feel guilty about it, or always being prepared. Like, if I ask someone for help, I'm always like, okay, before I even ask, what is it that I can give back? Like, if I can't give anything back, I'm not even gonna ask, But I've also found out, like, in some instances, when I ask for help, by asking for help in some type of way, I've actually helped that other person as well. So it can work out like that. I remember, on my journey pre-op, I was really trying hard to get the junk food out of the house, eat fruits and vegetables. I didn't want the temptation in my house. I was really trying hard. And I asked my husband for some support. I just kind of said, listen, I'm on a pre-op diet. I need to lose some weight before I have surgery, but I also need to do this to change my lifestyle, because after I have the surgery, I should already be prepared and already be in the motion of being, healthy, so I might as well start now. And I asked for his support, and I said, can we keep all the junk food out of the house? Can you stop buying fast food? Stop bringing chips in the house and cookies and snacks. I mean, it's okay every once in a while, but even for our kids, when I had my daughters, I knew what I had struggled with, my weight, my whole life. And it's not even about weight, just simply about being healthy. And I was the parent. I went out, and even though I wasn't eating that healthy, I knew I wanted them, I was little babies, toddlers, to get some taste buds, to taste the fruits and vegetables, and to really love those. So I would go out and buy. I did try to make up like their own food, like the avocado mash and all that stuff. But I ended up buying like organic, the baby organic pouches, avocado, brown rice, quinoa, all that stuff. And so for a while I had them on a good track, and then their dad started bringing Oreos and potato chips, because he was like, that's what he was doing for a little bit, delivering potato chips. So we had so many potato chips in the house, and the girls got caught of that. And once they get that sugar and salt, they're like, fruit, what is this? Like, I want the cookies and the chips. And so that was like a never-ending battle. And I got sick of arguing with him about it. He didn't understand where I was coming from. And I told him, I said, I want our daughters to be healthy, and I'm trying to be healthy. But he's never had weight issues, so he didn't understand. His response, when I asked him, I'm trying to keep the food in the house, more on a clean level, not so much junk food in the house, his response was, well, not everybody has a slow metabolism like you. Why should I have to change my eating just because you have weight problems? And there's nothing wrong with my metabolism. I don't have to worry about my weight. Okay? And so that was the end of that. At that point, I knew I was on my own. I really knew that, okay, I have to fight off this temptation, have to do this on my own. But, you know, this will make me stronger because now I have these other obstacles, these challenges I have to face that'll just make me stronger, right? So the temptation is right there. Now I can learn this lesson of even when it's right in front of my face, you know, try to push off the temptation. But I also want to say that, so in some instances, you know, you'll ask for help or whatnot, and that'll be the response. And but don't give up, because there's other people that will support you. Don't expect certain people to help you, and if they don't, my tip is don't get disappointed. Just keep going. Find another solution. Or, you know, seek out another friend or family member that may help. There's more than one person that you can depend on. And then, once again, don't feel guilty or shame when that happens. Also, I wanted to say, what was I going to say? I can't remember now. Yeah, just keep going. I know in the video yesterday I brought up I was like on a rant about the workout buddy thing. Now, the thing about, I think I may have miscommunicated that wrong. If you want a workout partner, if that helps you, you know, everyone's different. Some people do need that support to go to the gym. They want a friend. They don't, they may feel like uncomfortable going alone, and so they may need a friend. I just don't operate like that. But also within that, I was saying, like, because I don't mind a workout partner if it's for accountability. But like I said, once I'm in the gym, just don't expect me to like socialize and conversate like I'm gonna be in my workout. But a workout partner is good, like, and would have been good for me at that time if I had someone calling me like, hey, you ready to go to the gym? I'm about to pick you up, let's go. Or I mean, they don't even have to pick me up, they're like calling me, just reminding me, because my mind was so far gone. I mean, going to the gym was the last thing. It's like I'm going to work, I'm cooking my kids dinner, my daughter dinner, I'm gonna clean up, maybe go grocery shopping, go to sleep, like, and by the end of the day, like the next day, I would wake up like, oh, I should have worked out. So a workout partner would have been good, like an accountability partner, just someone to kind of remind you. And yeah, it may be a little, you may feel like, well, I need to be reminded to go to the gym. But if that's what you need, that's what you need. If that's what you need to save your life in some instances, get on the right track, get in the routine of working out, then that's what you need. Admit and realize that's what you need, and don't feel bad about it. Okay? But in my case, when people would say, well, do you know, have you tried going to the gym, or I'll go to the gym with you, it was like that was the end of it. Like, there were no phone calls, no texts, no, okay, Crystal, you ready to go to the gym? Let's go. It was no like follow through. It was just like I said yesterday in the video before, it was like their passive aggressive way of saying, oh, you put on some weight, you need to lose it. It wasn't really help. You know, it wasn't like someone genuinely wanting to help me. So I wanted to clear that up. But the best thing to do, you know, also, if you are having issues with asking for help and you feel alone and overwhelmed, maybe write a list. Like, write a list out of things that you need help with, okay? Or your problems in life. And then in that list, you put down what you think you can handle on your own. Your goals. What is it that you can do on your own? something that you can battle. Maybe you're just putting it off, procrastinating. But you can definitely do it on your own. And then in that other part of the list, you put down, okay, I need help with this. This is what I need help for. You put that on the list. Maybe think of the people that can help you. Like, for instance, my older brother, he's really good with like budgeting and being organized and communication. And so that my brother, I know, okay, if I need help budgeting, or if I need help maybe some advice on setting a boundary, he has the skills and the talent to help me solve that problem, right? There might be another issue, and then another person, even something like buying a house. Okay, you're like, oh my gosh, what's the process of buying a house? Well, you have a friend that just bought a house, so you can reach out to that friend and say, I'm a little bit lost here. How do I do this? And then also, for instance, use your resources. I'm making this channel really for any of you that have questions. I know I haven't went into the specifics and the details of how I've kept my weight off, and like what I'm eating and my physical activity. I know I haven't went into that yet, and I definitely will. But I'm also leaving the table open for you to reach out to me and ask me your questions and what concerns that you may have, whether it's pre-op, post-op, your spiritual journey, transformation journey, relationship issues. I'm definitely not an expert, okay, but it is something I'm going through, and I would say, although my progress has been very slow, internally, I look back now to where I am. I look back to where I am now. I look back, and then I look at where I am now, and my mentality, and how I feel about myself, and it's completely different. It's just that now I kind of have to align up some actions with my thinking, and take some steps physically. But yeah, I'm here. I am here to support. Some people like, believe it or not, some people do like to help and support. There's people out there that it makes them happy to help. But my message to you all today is, you have to actually, even just the realization of knowing, like, when you're drowning, and when you are to that point where you can't handle things on your own, you have to get there first. And then, before you know it, things will move forward. It's like almost riding a bike with training wheels, right? You got somebody to help push you, or you got the wheels on there to help, and then before you know it, you're riding the bike, no help on your own, you're coasting. Okay. So instead of keeping the training wheels on, just sitting there on the bike with the training wheels, like, how the heck are these things gonna come off? Maybe you need some support. Okay, maybe you need some support. I'm so horrible at analogies. I'm like talking about the training wheels being on. What I'm really trying to say is somebody like helping you. When you like see a little kid on the bike and someone's there like in the back guiding them. That's really what I'm talking about. It could be the training wheels or someone guiding you, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm horrible at like analogies and sayings and stuff. I always mix things up. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, hopefully. Yeah, so that was what was on my heart today, and I have to finish grocery shopping, so I'm going to go into the store, and I hope that you all have a blessed and peaceful and joyful day, beautiful souls. Okay? Bye.